Alright, hi everybody. Sorry about that. Some technical difficulties. Um, but all good now, we're online. So I am Captain Gordon, and good morning. Right now I am on the Nautilus Explorer, and we are tied up in La Paz, in south of Baja California. And right now we're just waiting for our paperwork clearance to depart La Paz. There was a small storm that passed through the area last night, so the port was closed for us to depart. So it is open now, and I'm waiting for our agent to bring the paperwork down. As soon as I have the paperwork in my hand, we are going to pull off the dock and get underway to begin this trip. So, first of all, I'm gonna talk about the last trip that we just finished. So we arrived back here in La Paz yesterday morning after a 9-day trip in the Sea of Cortez, and we covered a lot of ground. We went all the way up north to Bahia de Los Angeles, and as far south as well down here, La Paz and La Reina. So it was a lot of traveling, a lot of cool different places, and some great diving, and we saw some cool animals. Some of the highlights of that trip, Bahia de Los Angeles was really cool, of course, because this time of year there in the summer, there's a large gathering of whale sharks. They go there to feed, and the water is really warm and clear, and so it's a really great place to see whale sharks, and there's usually a lot of them there, and and this trip was no exception. So our snorkelers had like 10 different whale sharks, they said, basically with them the entire time they're in the water. So they went out with a local operator out of Bahia, and they went out in pangas, and they were gone for about 3.5 hours, and they said they had 10, like I said, 10 different whale sharks pretty much for the entire time, just hanging out with them. So that was really cool. And the good thing about the whale sharks up in Bahia is that they're not all just juveniles feeding in there. They're actually like a really cool mix. You get juveniles, and you get the bigger whale sharks as well, the adults. And one specific story from that whale shark snorkeling experience. One of our guests, RJ, who is actually a dive master who works with Aggressor, he was out here with us, and he was snorkeling alongside a really big adult whale shark, and there's a video of it that you can probably see online. Anyway, the whale shark proceeded to take a big crap pretty much all over him. So, that was pretty cool. Where else did we go? We went to San Pedro Martir, which is a beautiful island not far from Bahia. That is a biosphere reserve, so we had to use, again, a local operator to dive there because we're not allowed to go in there. We don't have the permit. That's a big island that is the largest population in this area of blue-footed boobies. There's sperm whales around that island, and we think we saw some off in the distance, but we didn't get close. And it's a huge, I think it's the 4th largest colony of California sea lions in the Sea of Cortez. So we had some great sea lion diving. It's got some beautiful walls and reef, black coral. And another one of the highlights of that place was at the end of our first day at San Pedro Martir. Off in the distance, we saw some dolphins jumping, so we went out for a closer look. And it was a huge pod of bottlenose dolphins hunting. And the great thing about bottlenose dolphins is they're really curious. So we got in the water with them and really had an amazing snorkel. Only a few people got in the water with them, but those who did, it was an amazing experience. They said like 40, 50 underneath them most of the time, and even from the boat, it was spectacular. They were hunting, so when they're hunting, they form these huge circle, like I'm talking half a mile long, and they were all just jumping fully out of the water, flipping. So, and they do that in a circle to trap the fish in a certain area, and they kind of work together. So you've got this circle of dolphins churning up the water, and then on the inside you have the rest of the dolphins in there feeding. So that was really cool to see. Really beautiful. I'm not sure if I'm getting any questions because I'm just talking away here, so I'm just going to check here. Nothing yet. Besides, oh yeah, I think last time I talked to you was last Saturday morning. We were at Las Animas, and we had just finished one dive when I talked to you. So the rest of the day at Las Animas was pretty awesome too. So we had hammerheads there on the next 3 dives. That was up on the south end of Las Animas, off kind of in the blue. Some people said they saw like small schools of 7 or 8. Some people just had some individual sightings, but pretty much the rest of the day there was hammerheads around there. Water was beautiful, warm, clear. Warm on the surface. There are some thermoclines down deeper, and some currents, which is why the hammerheads like that place though. So Las Animas was a hit. San Pedro Martir was a hit. Bahia was amazing. And then the day before yesterday was our last day of diving on that trip, and we dove at the north end of Isla Coronado off of Loreto. So Loreto Bay also is a national park, and you need permit from CONAP to go dive there, which we don't have. However, there is a very small part of the island, Isla Coronado, that is not inside the park, and it's really a beautiful anchorage, a really beautiful site. So we anchored up there, and we spent the entire day there diving. We did 4 dives on our last day, and the highlight there was like schooling mobulas. So it wasn't the thousands of mobulas, but on a couple dives, our divers had 25, 30 mobulas cruising by. We saw eagle rays as well. Somebody said they had some cow nose rays. So that day was all about the rays. It was really beautiful. And like I said, we arrived back to La Paz yesterday morning, and that's where we are right now, just sitting here waiting for our paperwork clearance to show up, which I expect to be any time now. So if it shows up soon, then maybe we can kind of drive the boat off the dock together. But we'll see. I don't know if you can see behind me. This is called Pichilingue Bay, and just outside of downtown La Paz. And you've got behind me there, that's, oh, wrong way. That is a ferry. That's one of the ferries that takes you from La Paz over to the mainland, to Mazatlan. And then, yeah, there we got some stand-up paddleboards, kayaks, ready for guests who want to do that when they're out there between dives, or you want to sit out a dive. As soon as we leave here, we're heading for Lorena. It's 30 miles away. We're going to go do a couple afternoon dives there, and that's where we've been seeing mantas. There is at least one manta around there right now, so we're hoping to like kick this trip off with some manta love there this afternoon. And then after Lorena, we are going to start heading north. San Ildefonso will be the day after tomorrow. It's about 140 miles to go from Lorena up to San Ildefonso, so that means we're going to be running hard all night. Probably get there the day after, tomorrow mid-morning. Do a few dives at San Ildefonso. From San Ildefonso, then we're going to run again up to San Pedro Martir. That's another 110 miles. Do a full day of diving there, 4 dives. From San Pedro Martir, we're going to run 75 miles over to Bahia de Los Angeles. do some more whale shark snorkeling, and then a couple afternoon dives in the area. After Bahia, we're heading south again, 120 miles to Isla Tortuga. We're going to do 3 dives there, then another 150 miles south to Las Animas to look for more hammerheads. From Las Animas, it's another 120-mile run overnight to Cabo Pomo. So we have a lot of ground to cover and a lot of cool places to go see. So this trip, our goal is 3 really cool shark species. We're going to see whale sharks at Bahia. We're going to look for hammerheads at Las Animas. And then we're going to look for the bull sharks at Cabo Pomo. So that is my goal this trip, to show everybody those 3 really cool species of sharks. Plus all the rest of the stuff. Plus we're going to have loads of sea lions, and we're going to have Mogulus, hopefully, and all the beautiful fish and coral that the Sea of Cortez has to offer. So right now, it's 10:30 now. We're good. I got some questions. Well, I think I kind of answered Selena's question. I'm planning to do the same route on the next trip. It's more or less the same, but a couple different spots. As I said, we're going to do Cabo Pomo this time. Isla Tortuga we're going to do. So that's it. We're in La Paz right now, so all the way up to Bahia and then all the way back down to Cabo. That means every night we're going to be running more than 100 miles. So, right now, I'm going to get Captain Lowell up here to chat with you. Oh, here he comes. You all know Lowell? If you don't, you're about to. Neat. I just told them all about our trips and kind of, but if you want to talk about here.
My experience?
You're diving in the water?
Wow.
Well, we're doing this trip.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm Lowell. I gotta move around. There we go. Excellent. Had a lot of fun. This last trip is actually really nice to be back on the boat after a little bit of time away. It's actually my longest time off a boat in like 15 years. Had a really good trip and saw some really big stuff. Had hammerhead sharks at Las Animas. I got to jump in and dive on the last dive, and there's a thermocline about 60 feet or 18, 19 meters. Jumped down right at the thermocline, and sure enough, we had some hammerheads cruising around. Had a nice big diamond ray swim below us, and then just really nice topography, like topside. You'd see the sea lions in the bay jumping around, and you can hear them barking the whole time. Coming up and into the shallows, the sea lions were playing and friendly and really interactive with everybody. So it was kind of nice to see some sharks, especially hammerheads in the Sea of Cortez, and then all the playful sea lions. So had a really nice time at Las Animas. San Pedro Martir was really nice. A lot of soft coral fields, or black coral fields out in the deeper end. Tons of fish, big surgeon fish. Big groupers all around. Didn't really have a dive where we didn't see a lot of fish life, which is really good to see that it's prospering and really abundant in that area. It's my first time up there. Had some nudibranchs, so keeping an eye out for those guys. A lot of garden eels and these blue spotted jawfish. They're kind of shy, but if you'd sneak up to them, we'd be able to see those guys as well. A lot of coral, hard coral and soft coral. So a lot of fun at San Pedro Martir. Plus the sea lions were always around and playing, and you can hear them barking under, below you, above you. A lot of king angelfish. There's a big abundance of them as well, and they weren't that shy, so you could, if you're taking pictures and things like that, there's a lot of opportunities to take pictures there. A lot of dolphins cruising around. We got to get in the water and have a couple of in-water experiences with dolphins, but really neat to see. The desert life of each of the islands, see cactus growing and just really, just being in the Sea of Cortez, and you could see one side of the the mainland, and then you could see the Baja Peninsula, and then just going around the islands and all the little inlets and things like that. It's really nice, just topography topside. So when you come up from a dive, you have these really nice contours of rocks and things. That was a lot of fun as well. So really looking forward to the next one. I think we're going to go down to Cabo Pulmo, so our chance to see a lot of big stuff. Yep, a lot of big stuff. Whale sharks. One of the guests got pooped on by a really big whale shark. They said it was about 30 foot. They had really good experience with that, and all the whale sharks cruising around up in LA Bay. Yeah, and we're hoping to see more hammerheads at Las Animas, and a lot of more fish at San Pedro. The sea lions are always around. Get the whale sharks and then head back down to Cabo Pulmo to end it up. Hopefully see some bull sharks as well. So getting a lot of big animal experiences on this charter, as well as little stuff as well. So it's been a mixed bag, which is always nice if you're into macro or into bigger animals. But it's been a lot of fun. And I don't have any questions or anything. So Gordon walked away. But yeah, the boat's looking really nice. Just came out of refit. The boat's looking pretty sharp. Paint's looking great. The rooms have been all fumigated and everything when you guys come on board. Taking really care of you. A lot of COVID protocols set in place to where everybody's staying safe and having a good time. And I know everybody wants to get back in the water at some point in time. I know I missed it. I hadn't been diving for 5-6 months. And actually got to be one of the dive masters on the trip, which is really nice because I really enjoy diving and what I got into it for. And then just really enjoying the time on the water. So always a positive to be back in here and having a lot of fun hanging out and being on a boat, and especially in the Sea of Cortez, which is never know what's going to pop up. Okay, you could get whales, humpbacks, sperm whales. So we're looking for sperm whales this charter. Hopefully we could see some in orcas. Everybody's pretty hyped up about maybe the possibility of seeing orcas cruising around. Had a lot of mobula rays on the dives as well on the last couple days. Big schools of mobula rays cruising by us. Some eagle rays as well. So we had a lot of bigger stuff throughout the charter. So hopefully everybody gets to come down and the parks will open and we get to go out to Guadalupe fairly soon and hopefully get with the white sharks. That's a lot of fun as well. So hopefully the parks open up soon. Open up parks, sharks for the parks and parks for the sharks. We want to get out there and have a lot of fun. Any questions?
Any prediction for Socorro trips?
For Socorro trips? I believe the Socorro season is usually in November, so I think that's still on. And Socorro is looking like a go in November, and we're just waiting for Guadalupe to open, hopefully in the next week or so. We have no control over that, but just hoping that will start up soon so we can get in the water with big white sharks, and then we can do our combo trip, which we had really good success seeing some striped marlins down over by Magdalena Bay. That's a really nice trip. It's a longer trip, and those of you that have been yearning to get a lot of diving in, if we can get in that combo trip in the middle of November and do Guadalupe.
Valentina asked if you could sing Yo Soy Mexicano.
I'm not warmed up for that one. Yo soy mexicano. I can't sing the rest of the song. So that's all you got, Laurentina. But I miss you, Laurentina. But yeah, hopefully Guad opens up and we can go out to Guad for a couple days, head down to Cedros Island and see some sea lions in the sea lion colony, hang down over in Mag Bay and see striped marlin during the bait balls, and then head out to Socorro and then finish up down in Cabo and start our Socorro season hopefully in November. So look forward to that. Sign up for a trip if you guys want, and get back in the water.
And from the trip that ended yesterday, Anne just got off.
Oh, hey, Anne.
She said goodbye. She didn't get a chance to say goodbye to you yesterday.
Oh, sorry. I was asleep. Sorry, Anne. It was very nice having you on board. That last dive with you was great, and hopefully your husband wasn't mad that you and I dove together. So, thanks.
It's pissed.
Sorry, Ann. Anything else?
Rachel is typing.
Oh, Rachel's typing. Come on, Rachel. Come on, Rachel.
I can bring it up.
So I got to step away. Hi, Laurentina. Oh, it's freaking Gordon now. Don't do that. Fix the hair. Good hair adjustment. But the boat's looking great once again. We got some new cushions for the lounges. A lot of sun. It's been pretty warm. People have been enjoying it up on the sun deck and then down the smaller crowds, which is good. And all the social distancing is going on, especially give you plenty of room underwater to do your own dives. And then if you want to hang out with the dive instructors, we could show you some stuff underwater. That's going on as well. Any good stuff coming in?
Ed said it was great time.
Thanks, Ed.
And Sylvie Blanc is asking news about Guadalupe and Zamora.
I think Guadalupe is we're still very hopeful that it's going to happen, hopefully in the near future. Take the boat up after this charter and hopefully get it up to Ensenada and prep it, get those cages ready, get out to Guad and see the sharks. So hopefully within a week or two, there will be more news. But yeah, want to get back out there. Everybody's really excited, and it'd be a shame if we missed the sharks this season because I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I don't have to wear a wetsuit because it's really not that cold, and it's it's a lot of fun. And I just enjoy being on the platform, waiting for the sharks to come up and seeing the expression of everybody that hasn't seen a shark for the first time, the white sharks when they come up, and just get a good idea of what they're about. Aside from watching Shark Week and watching specials, the biggest thing is coming out there and getting your first-hand experience. I think the way you can do that is by signing up. So hopefully the parks open up soon. Get this boat up to Ensenada and then get it out to Guad and start our Guad season. So looking forward to that.
Laurentina said your hair looks great.
Oh, thanks, Laurentina. It's all for you. what little I have left, so got to grow it in somewhere. I'm trying to look like your hairstyle, Laurentina. I'm going to look at your Facebook and see what kind of style you're rocking. And I might go for the bob. So, anything else, guys? Throw it at me. I'm not too sure what's going on with Guad. The powers that be are working really hard to get Guad going. It's kind of a little bit out of our hands right now, and they're working really hard with the CONAP, the government, to get this open and get out there, because I know everybody is missing the sharks. I know we are too. So just stand by, guys. Hold on tight, and hopefully everything's going to be up and going within a week or so, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, we want to get things going too. So super excited, get that going, and having a lot of fun out there with you guys again. Thanks for the hair comment, Laurentina. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Well, my hair, Laurentina.
Yeah, what about Gordon's hair? I mean, he's got he is Captain Gordon, by the way.
Stein says hello.
Hi, Stein. What's up, buddy? Miss you. Hopefully get to see you soon. Start taking some courses online. Get your mate's ticket, all that kind of good stuff. Now's the time. I did a little bit of upgrade myself, spent a little bit of money to improve my nautical education over this time. There's a good chance. So those of you get out there, all you crew members.
Our agent told me 30 minutes for the despacho for clearance. So
all right, so we're going to be heading out hopefully in about 30 minutes. The agent's going to be showing up.
Actually, she told me that 10 minutes ago.
So 20 minutes.
She has 20 minutes.
She's on the clock right now. We're out at Pinchilingue in La Paz. Very calm area. Hopefully when we head out, we get to see some dolphins and things like that. You never know what's going to pop up in the Sea of Cortez. A lot of sightings of things around this area, so hopefully we can see some dolphins and just
orcas. We're gonna look for orcas.
Orcas. We're looking for orcas. That's what we're doing. I didn't bring my shark suit. We're going to be up on the bow looking for orcas, making mobila noises, so they come and feed. So, yeah. So we're about 20 minutes away, hopefully, from shoving off and being back on charter once again. So there you go. There you go. What do you got? Want Kike to come up here?
Yeah, get Kike up here.
Oh,
That's
man.
a good idea.
Hang on, guys. You're going to be amazed. Chef Kike. Kike.
What?
Hey, the people have spoken. They want to see you
Thank
live.
you, Laurentina.
The
Appreciate
Nautilus live. Laurentina is really dying to see you.
Maybe I can fix my hair.
Okay, come up on the top.
So in just a moment, we're gonna have Chef Enrique join us up here. He just came onto the boat yesterday. Let's see what Enrique has to say. A little warm here today, but not too bad. Still overcast from the depression that went by. Starting to clear up. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing Chef Enrique.
Good morning, good morning. My name is Enrique, and I work in this company for 13, 14 years. I totally forgot, and it's amazing. And now I'm here in the Sea of Cortez again, in the place I worked before, like 16 years in Baja Expedition. It's a very nice place, and it's beautiful. The weather, I think, can be perfect. Go to Bahia de Los Angeles, I think, to see the whale char, and there is always you can see it.
Kike,
See,
what are you cooking for us this week, buddy?
this week I cook pizza for lunch, and Thai food also too, maybe for one day. Fajitas. I do steak night. I do the taco night is the best one. The taco night is the people enjoy so much, and right here in the sun deck.
When's taco night? When's taco night?
Tomorrow.
Woo!
Tomorrow is taco night, and the next day I think it can be burgers or salmon, depending on the weather. But it's coming good. Steak night, salmon, burgers, and a couple more choices. And
So I've been working with Enrique since pretty much my first day with this company 13 years ago. So I'm going to test you now, Enrique, on my food likes.
okay,
So, what is my favorite dessert?
your favorite dessert is banafi pie.
Banoffee pie. That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. He makes a great banoffee pie. So that's a graham cracker crust
Yeah.
with sliced bananas and then a banana cream filling, and on top whipped cream. Right?
Yeah, between the banana and the cracker fillings, they put it the cajeta. We call cajeta like
Cajeta, yeah.
It's the
Like
milk,
dulce
the
de
milk,
leche.
yeah, dulce de leche, like cooked with the sugar and milk, and I make a little brown, and it's little rich and very good.
Delicious.
It's the best one, I think. One of the best ones.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see. What's my favorite dinner?
Your favorite dinner, I think the taco night.
Taco night, yes. That was easy though, everybody knows
Yeah, I
that.
know that. Yeah,
Every time I'm on doing this live, I talk about taco night.
yeah,
Pretty
everybody.
much all of my captain's noon reports, when it's taco night, I make sure everybody knows it.
Yeah, you're right. And taco night, and I think the steak night, you love it too. And the burger, I think, or no?
Well, Karin, my girlfriend actually, she's asking.
Hi,
she's
Karin.
asking about Peruvian food. Do you know how to make any Peruvian food?
What is the Peruvian?
What is Peruvian food?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, but
You
my
wanna
English,
tell?
my English is sometimes like the translation the English to Spanish. I don't speak very good English. It's the
Peruvian
problem.
food is very different. Yeah, they use
Yeah,
their
it's-
own special kind of spices.
Oh
and
yeah,
flavors.
yes. Yeah, but in here is that you don't can be very excited because it's the diving bowl, and you don't can put too much spices or whatever the things or deep fries that kind of stuff. And sometimes the people love it, but sometimes it's hard to dive in.
It's not spicy. I mean, different flavors.
Yeah,
spices.
different flavors. Yeah,
But
exactly.
anyway, I was just kidding, buddy. I know that we don't make Peruvian food here.
And yeah, more questions?
Holly, Pascal. Pascal, what did you say? Holly? What? Stein agrees with me. Best dessert ever. Banoffee pie.
Banoffee pie.
Let's see what else. How about well, what other desserts are you gonna make? I mean, this week. Like, what's your lineup of desserts?
Well, the line
is on that subject.
Do flan. I can do like it's supposed to be do in this time like apple strudel. But this time I missed the apples. Don't come in any apples. That's why I got to switch a little bit for the desserts. But yeah, flan, banoffee, of course. What called the basil lemon pie. It's one of the favorites too. And the flan, yeah, for sure the flan.
Flan is great. Yeah. Karin, the Peruana, she forgives you. She said it's okay.
Thank you, Karina. Sorry for that.
Karin.
Karin, yeah, Karin and Karina is in Spanish. Sorry.
She's Peruvian. Martin Graff. Hey, Martin, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Martin, how are you, buddy? I miss you.
But nice to hear from you. And yeah, we really hope that Guadalupe opens soon also.
Yeah.
It's kind of like always right around the corner. Could be really soon. Just don't know, but yeah, it has to open soon. I mean,
yeah, hopefully. Cross the fingers.
Martin wants a cake. It's his birthday.
The birthday? Okay. Okay, Martin, I got to make the cake and...
it's his birthday year, he said. You're having a birthday this year. Wow. That's very special.
I can take a picture of the cake and send it to you, buddy. How about that?
We'll make you a cake anyway, Martin.
Yeah.
For you, we'll make you a cake. Doesn't matter. Yvonne wants cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake. Okay, no problem. It's coming. Cheesecake coming.
This is fun. Give us more food ideas.
Thank you for easy my
just walk by like
my
this.
menu.
Just walk by and wave. That's all you have to do.
Somebody
guess who this guy
the Mircon. Italian, yeah. That's Italian. It's the one of the special that I have for Italian food. Hi, Laurentina. Hi, Gordita.
Hi. Poor Kike here all by himself.
Yeah, myself and looking there.
All tongue-tied. Alright. What else you got, buddy?
That's it.
That's it? Thanks, Kike.
No problem. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay at home. Don't go outside for drinking.
Words of wisdom from Chef Enrique. Don't go outside drinking, you guys. Drink inside. Unless you're coming here to the boat. Then it's okay. Yeah, Pascal, Model Chef's rocking it. Absolutely right. Alright, guys. We're going to have our clearance paperwork to be departing any minute, so I'm going to start the engines. Get them warmed up, so as soon as I have it in my hand, we don't have to wait around here anymore. Because we want to go diving. So thank you all for watching. This edition of Saturday Live was amazing, I know. And so thank you guys who asked your questions, and for the rest of you who just watched, ask a question next time. Thank you!